Welcome to Syntax. Welcome to a brand new episode of the Front End Happy Hour podcast.
Welcome to this week's JS Party.
Live from Shipshape Studios, this is Whiskey, Web, and Whatnot, with your hosts, Robbie the Wagner and me, Charles William Carpenter III.
That's right, Charles. We drink whiskey and talk about web development. I mean, it's all in the name. It's not that deep.
This is Whiskey, Web, and Whatnot. Do not adjust your set.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Whiskey, Web, and Whatnot. We are just shooting the shit today. Happy hour.
Literally. Some of us are shooting the shit into our underwear. Not it.
I'm going to start off strong with this.
Oh, wow. Hell yeah. Dude, the screwdriver flavor?
No. All right, they didn't have original flavor. The reason I have to do this is our fantasy football league. If you get a 0, you have to chug an ice per 0 you get. So I owe iced 2. So I'm just going to do them live now. I mean, you guys can talk about whatever, but...
Okay, well, while you start doing that... Yeah, what?
Like bros icing bros. Like,
yeah, bros icing bros. I know.
So you had a lineup that scored 2 zeros.
No, okay. I've
are you a manager
2
in real life?
Throughout the whole season. The one was stupid because this last one, they called him out like 10 minutes before the game. Like, I wasn't paying enough attention.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the worst.
I don't know anything about egg ball game, but today's episode is brought to you by Dark Hedges Irish Whiskey. I don't know, this felt like on brand. It is finished. Yeah, it is 80 proof. It is finished in rum casks. Of course, the fine folks at Total Wine were like, that's a great one. I was like, $30, we'll see. I know, I never trust them because, like, they'll be incentivized to try to sell certain inventory.
Yeah. They had a meeting that
like,
morning.
Full of shit. Yeah,
they had a meeting that morning. They're like, we got to move some Dark Hedges. We got too many.
You would think like this bright-ass box would actually get people's attention. They'd be like, look at that. I mean, rum, Irish whiskey.
That looks like a parking hang tag.
A little bit, yeah.
Like you're going to an event, you put that in your...
Yeah. So anyway, that's what I got going on today.
I have something that was left over. It's lightly used.
Just
not too many miles.
Morning.
It's only highway miles.
Yeah.
Barrel Vantage, which someone brought over my house, and it's pretty good. So that's what I'm having. That's why I chose it.
The more of it you drink, do you have a better view? Is that why they call it Vantage?
Mm-hmm. It's true. Yep, exactly.
I DoorDashed a bottle of Makers.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
American that's a normal size bottle. Ken just has really big hands.
Yeah. He's bigger in real life. It's weird.
Dude's a giant.
No, I'd say you're probably about the size I expected.
People say it's,
from the waist up at least.
You know who's big in real life? Waist up. You know who's bigger in real life than I expected? I'm a pretty tall guy. I'm like 6'4"-ish. Pretty big guy, but
yeah, same.
I met Theo. Same.
Theo's fucking tall as shit.
I met Theo recently. Tall. He is so tall.
What's his real name though?
I think
what's his real name?
Yeah,
his real name's Theo.
Yeah. It's not. All the rest of them have like made up names, video game names, video game streamer names. Theo seems like.
I wish I could do like you could do that like in the order of which they've done it. Like, I'm just make believe fucking name, and then all right, here's my real name. I want to go by the real name. But you can never go like real name, and then be like, hey, you guys got to call me the Punisher now.
The Punisher. I go by the Punisher now.
Yeah, that would be great.
I go by Nighthawk. Thank you.
They're like, oh shit, Ken Wheeler. I'm like, yo, whoa, easy on the dogs.
Exactly. I used to have an internet name that I used for like forums and all of that stuff.
What was it?
Internet soon. It was Junior McBride.
Nice.
Which no one will get except for
Tell the story, Chuck.
Of what it is. So it's one of the characters from a 70s porn called Taboo 2. And the premise was it was like an incestuous family. Not only incest, but that was like the end goal. Like they were like a very, sexually strained family of 4, and there's a son and daughter. And they go out and do their crazy 70s things, go out to the bush, literally. And they come back. And in the end, the big like crescendo of the film is that son and mom and dad and daughter get to lay it down, and then brother sister do it.
That's a good one. I would say my favorite Christmas
you didn't
movie.
explain who it was.
Wait, is
so.
Junior McBride
His
the
name
dad
is
or the
Junior
brother?
McBride is the son, and it's really funny because like towards the beginning of the film, he goes over to help like a family friend or something fix something. Oh, good to see you, Junior. And then she kind of glances down because it's 70s like tight pants. She says, although you don't look like a junior to me. Very funny. So anyway,
So it's a coming of age
Are you a
story.
vintage
Yes,
porno
yes,
guy?
literal, figurative. What?
Are you a vintage porno guy?
No, not really. I had
Not really.
roommates in college and after, and some of them were very much into it. And sometimes it would be like you're hanging out and like, this is a hilarious 70s porn. You just like watch that for entertainment. I don't know.
You guys all sat in a room together in college and watched porno.
Well, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. And then we
cool.
circle jerked each other off. It was like, isn't that how it goes? Is that not how your college experience was? You know?
So we
It
had
was,
we had a fun little get together once where we did a Yankee swap, and somebody got a
Like candles or?
Yankee swap as
What does
a-
that mean?
Oh, what's it called? Oh, maybe this is like a regional name, like Secret Santa, but it's like you get whatever gift you get. You
Oh,
just
like
take
White
Secret
Elephant
fucking
or whatever?
Yankee
No,
swap.
it's not Secret Santa. It's Yankee Swap, where you pick up a gift, and then like the next person goes, they could steal your gift, or
Like White Elephant.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've heard of
Or
this. Somebody
something.
like tried playing it, but it like
White
fell
Elephant.
apart.
Yeah, White Elephant is
Okay.
another one. It's
White
kind of,
Elephant.
yeah.
We always call it Yankee Swap. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's a Massachusetts thing. I don't know. But someone got a magazine called All Bush, and it came with the DVD.
oh my gosh.
Someone happened to put the DVD in the DVD player, and let's just say my brother's wife got very mad, threw it away.
Right. Yeah, that is good. If I had a DVD player, I would figure out a way to make that joke.
I have one
That
left.
was yeah.
You
an
got one left?
Xbox.
One DVD or just player?
One Xbox that accepts DVDs,
Yeah.
and that's solely responsible. So if somebody gives me a DVD. I was in New York, and they were trying to hand me CDs, and I'm like, what the fuck am I going to do with this?
Yeah. Like,
It's a QR code to download something. That's all
Yeah,
you
give me
need.
a fucking SoundCloud QR code, buddy.
right.
Hell yeah.
Exactly. That's a lot cheaper to produce, too. You don't have to go burning like 100 CDs.
One of them Sony
so.
CDRs, the fat stack.
So I have a floppy disk that I need to, I don't need, but it would be very interesting. I have HDMX V2, and it's on a floppy disk. Yeah, it's like Golden Monkey Edition or whatever. Yeah, apparently it's really on there, but I have no way to verify.
So I have a vintage drum machine, and it takes 3.5-inch floppies.
Okay.
That's what it'll like store the samples on.
That's cool.
It's currently broken, pending a chip replacement. However, I have its next one right there, and that takes those fat like flash cards. Remember those?
Mm-hmm.
That takes that.
What were those called? Like zip drives or something?
Yeah. Well, yeah. No, there were jazz drives for the other one.
Yeah.
And then now I have the new one, and this fucking thing is just all onboard like micro SD shit.
Oh, yeah.
Damn, that's so cool.
But yeah, it's funny. The old one, it's all saved onto a floppy disk, and it's got like
You know, if I have
shit
100 of
fidelity,
those.
which is awesome. It's like good fidelity. It's like the sampling where it's like
It's good
kind
that
of
warm.
It's like a low bit rate kind of
yeah.
like that kind of deal.
Like MIDI? Am I thinking of it wrong?
Yeah, it's MIDI, but it's also onboard like analog too. Like it can be used as a MIDI controller.
I'm not buying another thing, Ken.
Bad
Sorry.
motherfucker.
I've got a little MIDI keyboard and I've got the Teenage Engineering thing.
But do you have the smallest MPC of all?
I don't.
Oh, that's cool.
It's actually a Teenage Engineering KO wrapped in a MPC skin.
Interesting.
It's very much Teenage Engineering under the hood. Too much fun. How does this man get anything done throughout the day with all these toys?
Yeah,
everywhere?
exactly. You know, do you have to make music for work? I know you can't really talk
No,
about
fuck
work.
no.
Yeah.
Fuck no. That shit is the farthest shit from making music imaginable.
React class components. They don't make music. You
I
could
wish.
maybe, though.
I loved
Yeah.
class components.
I
know,
did too.
the
I
old
miss
React.
them.
Yeah.
I still miss them.
I like
Classes
all the shit
are the
everybody
shit.
says is wrong. Fucking, I like using this. I like fucking putting shit on the window. I don't give a fuck, man.
Oh, right. Yeah. Global
Globals.
scopes. I mean, come on.
Love that.
We've
Hell
got global this now. I mean, we've got some guardrails. So why is it terrible? Perhaps it's not.
It was never bad. You just have to change stuff so that people have to use the new stuff.
Everyone needs
so that you can feel cool.
Well, here's the thing. We're still bitching about this, but apparently React has had hooks longer than it hadn't now. I think I saw something that they came out in like 2019. And so at this point, and React was like 2014. So it's like 5 years with, 5 years after, but I guess we're like skewing on the after side now.
Yeah, Twitter disagrees, but like I just can't, I can't think of a worse abstraction than going from the class components system with lifecycle hooks and all that good stuff to hooks, which is just like functions running. And like if you forget to put the right dependencies in your hook, the dependency array, whoops, it's gonna run a million times a second.
Even if you put the right ones in sometimes.
Yeah. Yep.
Have you ever seen the movie or GIF where it's like some dude throws a ping pong ball at all these strategically placed plates and it bounces from one to the other, to the other, to the other, to the other?
Mm-hmm. I haven't seen that.
I can imagine what you're saying.
But I've seen...
Because in a sufficiently complex component, right? Mm-hmm. Like you have like, oh, well, if this changes, then change this. And then if that changes, then change this, right? And the whole thing's like... and you're like, wait, hold on, wait a second. Fucking we're in dev, so they ran this fucking thing twice. And it used to be easier to reason about.
Right? It's way more implicit now than like when before it was like you could just see it. Like you said, it's way more easier to reason about back when it was just class components and lifecycle hooks and
Yeah, and it's totally backwards. Like you shouldn't have to say what shouldn't re-render. It should not re-render by default. And then you should be like, this is the thing that should change now, please. But we don't do that because like that would be hard.
Indeed it would.
Well, yeah, I think like an over-inclusion of state maybe as part of React is part of the problem to a degree, in my view. Too much high-level state. That's probably like one of the things that I do like about newer Next stuff is that things are very much being tied to like form actions and server actions and doing a little more like state through the API layer, even though their API layer is a little, I don't know, ish. Depends on how much you want to do that. But they are trying to cover the bases all the way, server and back, it would seem. What would Rails do? Is that what you say? What would
Rails would do it a lot different. I'm not a Rails sorry, don't look at that. Don't look at this over here.
Exactly. That's not you. Okay, Ken, if you couldn't use JavaScript ever again, what would you pick up?
C++.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
No hesitation.
Yeah.
Robbie and I had some talks where like C# doesn't seem bad. A little .NET, C#ness. It's not crazy. It's not like a
wrong
grand
with
leap.
C++, right? Like,
yeah.
Like obviously, like I would say OCaml, right? But like when I say C++, I say it for a reason, and it's partially like if you want to bread out, that's certainly possible there, and then also like culturally, I'd use Rust, but.
Because you don't want to get in fights with people all the time. Is that what it is?
Culturally.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like C++, it's about where I want to be.
Hell yeah,
great.
Yeah. Seems like some calmer folks.
Yeah,
calmer waters.
I don't know about calmer, but
I mean, nerds are always gonna
if they're fighting you. At least they're fighting you about the code.
Yeah. It's just like RTFM and that's it.
Yeah. I mean, .NET is pretty good, and like Microsoft is one of the M's in MANAMANA, so they're part of the.
There you go.
This is the new thing. Fang is dead. It's MANAMANA now. Yeah.
I thought it was manga. It's MANAMANA now.
Yeah,
we've dictated this. No one is saying this.
Mostly Robbie, but I'm going with it.
All right,
I mean,
let's spell it out. What's MANAMANA?
Meta,
glad you're a listener
Apple,
to the show.
Netflix, Amazon, Microsoft. I can't. There's too many letters. I'm losing them all.
What
Alphabet?
Airbnb?
No, Airbnb. Alphabet, Nvidia, and Anthropic.
Well, so the last A is what's been up for debate because it's like, you could say Airbnb, but like they aren't doing crazy.
Not killing it as much anymore.
No. Are they killing it the same, or are they killing it less?
I don't know. That's a great question.
You mean like how many people die in Airbnbs every year?
A lot, yeah. There's a ton of They're not printing money the way they did early on.
I fucking hate Airbnbs.
Yeah,
I hate Airbnbs so fucking much.
especially with a family, I've very much swung the other way. I don't want to take out the fucking trash. I don't want to strip the beds. I don't want a list of responsibilities for a $400 fucking cleaning fee on top of that.
Okay,
I
well,
want
what kind
room
of hotel
service.
are you getting with a family then? You getting like multiple room
2.
suite kind of deal?
But what a
you
hotel,
get a
dude, a
suite.
hotel has
You
a
do.
fucking iron, and they have a
Yeah.
television, and that's all I need. And you
That's
jerk
all I
off,
need.
and you say, clean it up.
That's true. Your cum rags can go right to the floor.
Yeah,
and not
right
care
on the
at
fucking
all.
floor of the bathroom.
That's true.
No
There's
problem.
another aspect there. But yeah, well, for us, I mean, our kids are 5 and 8, and we get a suite with like separate rooms a little bit, and
Yeah.
it's worth it.
No, that's the best.
And the,
We just got
and
two
the
rooms.
cost
We were
is
in New
good.
York, and we got 2 rooms.
Yeah, 2
both of which
connecting
were,
rooms
like,
would
one
probably
bedroom.
work. Yeah.
And her sister
that's
stayed
nice.
with some of the kids, and then us and the baby.
Well,
unit.
yeah, right. Well, that
It was
would be
lovely.
fine. Yeah,
Sounds lovely.
It
nothing
was
wrong
lovely.
with that. Yeah.
Even if it's a little bit more, I think it's like absolutely worth it for like, you know, what you get from it, right?
Yeah,
Like
2
you
in the
said.
morning, Eric, hey, what's going on? Can you send up some fucking guy? And they will.
Yeah. You know
It's
what
like,
I
for
love?
what? Don't worry about it. All right, we'll send someone up.
I love robes too. That's what I like about hotels. Is I want a robe. I want some slips. I don't want to travel with that shit.
I was at a really, really nice fucking hotel.
Yeah.
Like, really nice. Everything was really fucking phenomenal. Like, I mean, you know, unbelievable down in Miami. Like, beautiful fucking hotel.
Hell yeah.
And there weren't robes. I was taken back.
Did you call and ask for robes just in case? Because
No,
I had had to
wouldn't
do
call
that a
and
lot
ask
of
for a
places
robe,
lately.
but-
I'd be like, I don't have any robes here. You have those, right? And they're like, yeah, of course. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Send
Do you
some up.
have these or am I leaving?
I'll never forget the
Can
best
I get a
one.
refund
Best one.
on this? Oh,
But
wait.
the
Let's see here.
Kimptons have good ones. That's for sure.
Like,
Kimpton
I
has
want to
lovely robes.
acknowledge people are listening to us, by the way. So
they?
Jacob would like to know. I would prefer React if it wasn't so leaky. I would like just
leaky?
using JSX and write my logic in not React. I mean, there are other JSX frameworks. So
Yeah, but
or
JSX is
libraries.
trash, so I wouldn't recommend.
I'm just saying, if you like that, there are other
In
options
theory, you
there.
can transpile it to whatever you want.
Yeah,
It's just
this is
functions,
my
man.
thing. I think everything should have stayed at class components, and if you want to do this magic, just change it on the back end. Just transpile all that shit to like hooks and whatever. I don't need to know that shit.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. Charles says Airbnb. Once a beloved startup everyone wanted to become. Now the bane of every dad's trip because the wife thought the view was worth the rules and the hassle. Yeah, no, I feel you.
Hey,
that has definitely happened a few times.
I like Airbnb. I've had a bad experience, I think, once or twice, but like overall, it's been good for me.
I like it for groups. Like if you get like a big house and you say you have like 3 couples or something like that, it tends to work out pretty well.
The problem is how
for
hit or
sure.
miss it is.
Yeah.
yeah.
I've had great ones, dude. I had one that was like 40 yards from the Eiffel Tower. It was fucking incredible. We're sitting there, like, I'm sitting there looking at this fucking thing. I'm like, holy shit.
Poisson. You were like,
Amazing.
Poisson.
We got this huge, like, double property. My whole entire family up in, like, Lake George.
Yeah.
Phenomenal. Amazing time. Another time I'm in England with a bunch of
Yeah.
kids. And the
Yeah.
guy's trying to make me leave at 1 a.m. because his neighbors are saying we were being loud. I'm like, everyone in this house is sleeping right now. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
And it was
yeah,
like the
prove
neighbors
the
just
second.
didn't want this guy to have an Airbnb in the building.
Oh, so they were just
Oh.
causing trouble for
which is
that.
fair. 'Cause
Yeah.
my neighbors had an Airbnb. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Like,
Yeah, yeah. Let me know if your neighbor does start an Airbnb because I'm gonna rent it and like throw a big party and
you should.
not invite you though. Just to
I'm
fuck
fucking
with
come
you.
lean over the fence.
and be like, Charles, I have croissant.
Chaz.
I have
Anyway.
croissant.
Croissant. Je m'appelle Charles.
A croissant or a question?
Croissant.
Okay.
Croissant.
Have a
yes.
croissant.
Yeah.
Do you want a
Yes.
croissant?
You know what I did
Yeah.
today? It was actually reprehensible. So apparently the McRib isn't out here until like the 3rd or something.
Okay.
But somebody had a McRib. Andy
yeah,
had a McRib.
I saw Andy had it on.
So
yeah.
I made a McRib at home. I had extra ribs left over from that barbecue high tea the other night. I made the bun because I didn't have a suitable McRib bun
yeah.
on deck. So I made the bun. Sliced up pickles and everything. It was obscene.
Oof.
I'll send you a
Yeah,
picture of it.
A homemade McRib would fucking rock.
It was
for
a real
sure.
homemade McRib, I tell
I'm,
you
uh,
what.
I do
Yeah, it
think
fucks.
the barbecue high tea is something we should market. Like we should just open places that do that.
Sounds
like,
lovely.
I would go to that.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If I had more on hand and the platter was a little bit larger, we could have done like some burnt ends and fucking other accoutrements.
Yeah. When are you gonna start running React New Jersey?
I really should.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it needs like a fall counterpart. I think would be
Well,
worthwhile.
no, there needs to be a dead in
gotta
the
be on the
middle
shore,
of the
though.
summer. in Jersey Shore.
Yeah, on the shore. What town on the shore do you like?
Right now, Asbury.
I'm not familiar. I used to go to Wildwood sometimes, and then I've
Wildwood's
been to
like way down.
Seaside.
Wildwood is like, so the way that New Jersey works is that the top half is affiliated with New York City, whereas the bottom half is affiliated with Philly. So all the Philly people, the shoobies, they go to fucking Wildwood. And then some of them trickle over to like as high as like Seaside. But right after Seaside, that's when you start running into like Point Pleasant, Manasquan, Delmar, Asbury.
Yeah, we don't want to
And
fuck with those
that's
people.
all fucking New York affiliated.
Right.
Right. So we don't fuck with them. My brother went to college down there and like got all into like Philly sports and shit. Although I love Atlantic City. That's a fucking good time. That's really, really, really good time.
I haven't been there in a long time, but it was
I've never been.
fucking dirt hole. When I did briefly visit, I had a girlfriend who was from Vineland, so went back a few times. Check stuff out.
I mean, back then, right? Like, you would go get like a room at the Trop for like $45. You know, I'd work whatever bullshit job I had at the time and go to the Trop and like inside, like the main like thing area, it looks like you're outside. Like they put like fucking fake blue sky above you. And it's like 2-story thing, and like you go into clubs and go into fucking gamble and shit. But like you just walk around in there, and that was when you were allowed to smoke everywhere. So I'd be walking through there, like smoking a blunt, doing like fucking you see your boys, they're like
Yeah, it's quite a leap from Boardwalk Empire. I don't know if you ever watched that, but that show.
I did, yeah. It's not the same. It's actually funny. The place Asbury that I was talking about used to be like that. The place Asbury, it was like it was like one of the original shore resorts where they had like casinos and all this shit, and it was all crazy. And then it went to shit in like the '60s riots, and then I lived there briefly, and it was crazy. The shit was like bananas. What the fuck is going on? It was really
like
bananas.
New Jersey bananas or regular sized bananas?
Yeah, like New Jersey bananas.
Or the small bananas.
And then
earlier.
They started like basically a bunch of artists move in.
Oh, yeah.
And start like all these like trendy restaurants and coffee places and shit.
And they make it good,
Then
that's how
the
gentrification
investors came
works.
in, and now it's like luxury condos and shit and all this fucking.
Yeah.
So now it's really, really hopping.
It is
right now.
interesting how, at least this is how it used to be. Like when I was younger, living in the Midwest or whatever, in downtown. I lived downtown Cincinnati for a little bit, and like any unsafe areas would always get changed when you would see artists move in and the gay community move in, and that's like the first steps. And then like the gay community is like revamping homes and making them super cool and whatever else, and then boom, everybody else comes in, and then
200-year-old Victorians immaculately restored.
Yeah, just like fucking crushing it. And you're like, well, that's what I want. Charles says, j'ai une question. Où sont les toilettes? Not
Who's
Charles.
on the toilet?
Yeah, I guess. Who's on the toilets?
Where's the toilet?
I wish, dude, if I had a shitter in
I
my
just
office,
wanted
it'd be
to share it.
unbelievable.
Whoa, hold on here. Kevin's getting crazy. Kamala has 4 husbands. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that.
What?
Yeah, I
Is
don't
that a
know
thing?
what's happening.
I stopped
in
watching
that
news
comment,
a while ago. I'm
what that was in
exhausted.
reference to. But
I don't know.
This is
Yeah,
Twitch.
breaking
This
news.
is Twitch chat.
No.
I don't know. It all
there's
is
a
in the chat on the side of Riverside.
Yeah, so there's a chat.
So I don't
there.
know where
Buscemi
it's
is
coming from. I
goated
think
as- Yes.
It says
Am
these
I-
are
am I privy
YouTube.
to
They're
that?
all YouTube.
I was
Oh,
going to say, this
YouTube.
sounds like YouTube chat.
I'm
to
in the
me.
live
Oh, yeah, I
chat,
am privy to
live
that.
stream chat.
Oh, the
yeah.
chat. What's
you
up,
should be able to
boys?
see things. You can message people if you want there. Do whatever. We're amateurs when it comes to this whole like
Yeah, look
chat
at this.
and
Oh, you're
streaming
showing
and
out
all
Hell yeah.
this stuff. Yeah. So, hey, what do you think, chat? All of that stuff. Like I'll watch Prime. That's where Ken keeps his. I don't know. It's his hard tuck, stretch and a tuck.
Hell yeah. It's a stretch and tuck.
You know, like
That's a
that
stretch and
little
tuck.
fucking thing on the side of the vacuum that you.
Too many details. Too many details makes it
He's
true.
docked right now. He's docked right
he's
now with the
definitely
vacuums.
Docked in.
Yeah.
He's currently docked. He's just,
The Floby, instead of cutting his hair, he likes to dip a little something else in it. It's
fully
just
docked.
the only one that has the right amount of suction. Whoa. Went
what
way
chat?
off.
Is this like a combined chat of Twitch and YouTube?
I guess. I don't know if anyone is on Twitch. It doesn't look like they are.
Oh, yeah, I'm not sure. But I was saying is when I turn on like Prime's stream, and there's a couple others I try to watch here and there, but I just can't keep up. Like if they're reading an article or something, I can listen to that. But if I'm like trying to watch and all this is going on, I'm just like, I don't know, overload. I can't keep up. I don't know how you actually do that.
I think just occasionally you see something fly by and you read that one, and then like you just kind of lose it eventually. But yeah.
Yeah. I'm just going to start showing up and just saying butt penis and see how long I'm allowed to stay in.
I do that on Blue Sky. I'll just show up out of nowhere. I'll be like penis. And then
Tell us about Blue Sky. I don't have a problem with it. I just have enough fatigue about social media in general. And
that's my problem too.
Yeah, I'm just like, I don't know. This one is already a lot. So
well, for me, it's like, I'll tell you what, I got on there like really, really early and then stopped using it and then came back just to see how it was when everybody went over.
Yeah.
And it is actually refreshing how much tech content is in the feed versus fucking yap from AI dorks.
Interesting.
Yeah,
however,
I get that.
right, it also kind of like skews like hate Ken Wheeler, so
hate
I'm not
Ken
gonna
Wheeler.
go there.
Yeah. It's like you better watch your P's and Q's, buddy, if you're gonna show up there.
Right?
Yeah, there's no butt penis over there.
No butt penis. That's nice.
I was thinking about like, I don't know. There's like 50,000 people follow me on Twitter, but on there it's only like 2 or 3. So I could totally post hog.
Yeah.
You could drop some hog. Yeah. No problem.
I could drop some hog and there wouldn't be
I
too
couldn't
much
even
of a splash.
find you on there.
It's
Robbie looked for you.
I bet.
That's nice.
AIIGHT.bet. I own that domain.
Yeah, see, Wheeler
Wait,
versus AI Bros is
I bet.
very
I bet.
funny.
AIIGHT.bet.
Oh,
Yeah.
Just
I bet.
post it in the chat.
Bet.
Post it in the chat.
Here's how I perceive
Too many letters.
the Wheeler
Holy
versus AI Bros arc it's the slick carousel guy versus dudes who have their life savings initially in blockchain are trying to pivot to any life raft they can find.
I don't think the crypto guys are doing too bad right now, to be honest with you.
No,
yeah,
fine.
they've
They're
seen a
doing just
swing.
fine.
You might see a jump back. Yeah, they might
Yeah, I
be
mean,
like,
they're kind of,
well, anybody who stayed in the majors, but these.
if I was allowed to,
altcoins,
I'd fucking short Bitcoin right now.
Yeah, right. Oh, you're not allowed
yeah.
to? So give me
No.
your money and nobody will know.
Yeah, no, that's not allowed either. But
Are they there's a paper trail?
That's
Shit?
also
Isn't that
not
the
investment
point
advice.
of crypto, that everything is allowed.
Yeah. So you heard it here, folks. Mortgage, just highly leverage all of your family's assets and short Bitcoin.
Hell yeah.
hell yeah.
I mean, I would have
I could
never
probably
thought
put
I would have gotten to
$1 or $2 into
100,000. Like, it's insane.
I did.
I remember
wild.
getting rid of tons
I
of them
bet.
at like $20 and being like, oh, these things are worthless. Like, I'll just sell them. This is a good amount.
Yeah. I've done that with a few. I got rid of Ethereum just to break even at one point, and I did the thing with the Doge also. I think I made a little money out of Doge.
I take
but
profit every single cycle.
Yeah.
But,
Profit
I mean,
is
back
good.
in the day, we used to use that shit to like buy e-pills off the internet and like fucking we had like hundreds of them.
Right.
And
Yeah.
fucking dude, I can't even tell you how hard I looked for like old hard drives at my mom's house.
Here was
Oh,
like,
Mom,
because
there's
there's
all
like a
that
bunch
shit that
on
was in
them.
my room.
yeah, and she's like, I threw it out.
Yeah.
I'm like, no.
Someone else is rich.
Damn.
Yeah.
Searching. Dude, so if I ever found that, oh man. Unprecedented wealth. I wonder how much Bitcoin is actually unaccounted for. Has to be
Oh,
tons.
I'm sure
Oh,
a
so
lot.
much.
A lot.
So much.
Yeah.
I would guess quite a bit, which probably doesn't hurt its value. It's like it's never
it
going to
helps.
get moved. That just increases rarity.
Yeah. It's the blockchain, baby.
Mm.
The linked list. The big linked list.
Yeah.
The big link list.
The big link.
Block links forever in perpetuity.
I never got into cryptocurrency at all. It was never really a big thing for me. I feel like maybe a couple $1,000 at it, like a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Took that money out as soon as I broke even, and I was like, yeah, I'm all done with it. I just don't have the time to really think about it and like be good at like knowing what to do, you know?
Agree. I kind of was in the same boat
Yeah.
where I was like, I don't have the time to really like put my head in this.
I got in there.
And-
It was dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. If you just do the opposite of anything I ever do, you'll be really rich.
Yeah.
Like,
Hell yeah.
I've lost all of my money on everything I've ever done. So just follow me for the opposite of what you want to do. Just short anything I'm doing and you're good.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
the Kramer type situation.
Yeah. You can't tell. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's the George Costanza thing. All of his instincts of anything he's ever done have been wrong. So the opposite must be right. You remember that Seinfeld? And then he goes up to the woman and he decides rather than the lies he normally does, he's like, hi, I'm George. I'm this old and I'm balding and live with my parents. And she's like, well, hello. Yeah. So yeah, that's a good one. But I was going to say, so Robbie, you can't tell because the lighting is good and stuff, but that is actually a trailer, like a double wide trailer that he's in right now. And yeah.
No.
He drives a 1990 Bronco.
Oh, hell
It's not
yeah.
white though.
Do you know what I would give for a fucking trailer and a 1990 Bronco?
I had to
I don't know,
maybe.
a week's salary, maybe?
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't sound too hard.
I'm just not allowed to do that sort of thing.
Okay. Well, there you
But
go.
if I were,
Yeah. So
I just combine the two and just get like a fucking Airstream.
you just pull it around with the Bronco.
Those camper vans and just set it up with like,
Yeah. No.
like
In
build
theory.
a kegerator into it, gun
Yeah.
racks, all this fucking shit.
Hell yeah.
But then just be too much of like a giant slug to ever go use the guns or drive it anywhere. You're just like eating Funyuns and you're like, the internet is stupid.
The internet is stupid.
I know. This is what it's the pit of disparity.
So-
We may all.
Speaking of stupid internet, I want to ask a thing, and I have no idea the context. What is the React T-shirt incident?
Oh, I wanted to know too.
Do you guys
I wanted to know that too.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you knew because you were like, I don't know, and I thought that was like a joke that you did know.
someone
Do you
said,
not know? I know. I'll tell you all about it.
I don't know.
yeah, I want to hear
Yeah,
it.
what happened?
My buddy goes and creates this shirt. Have you ever seen one of those shirts where it's like Washington and Lincoln and fucking like it's like 5 names that pertain to a thing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
right? So they did that with React, and people got upset that it was all fellers, and that was the React T-shirt incident.
Oh, because it was all dudes.
Yeah,
Okay, doesn't sound that bad. I was hoping for more controversy.
Yeah. Yeah. You were shooting for something else.
I assure you, it was heated at the time.
Yeah. Yeah. I tried to Google it, and all I found is like 10 different sites are selling our React was a mistake T-shirts.
Oh, yeah.
that aren't
They stole
us.
it.
And I was like, what the
it was
fuck?
particularly contentious because I was on the fucking shirt.
Nice.
Oh my,
Well, Ken, the only thing when I looked it up, the only thing I found was the circle game incident at a conference, which was I thought very funny, but also kind of sad that people got that upset about that.
Yeah.
Such a classic game.
yeah, and it was the game in context too. So
Well,
Silly.
what was the circle game?
you don't remember that?
Incident.
I'm not. Don't. That's fucking bait. I'm not fucking doing that shit.
Like, guys, if you want to know the
Come
circle
on.
game, guys, if you want to know the circle game, just look down here.
Yeah.
Oh, now I can punch all you.
Yeah. Okay.
That whole thing.
I know. Yeah.
Is it like the look at my watch game?
You actually want to hear a really funny story
No,
about
it's
how
not
that,
like
about
that.
how that happened?
Okay.
So
You know what I'm talking about? Look at
Yeah.
my watch thing? Okay. That's
Can I tell you
Yeah.
the funniest thing you've ever heard in your entire life?
Sure.
So that was actually a backup joke. It was React Rally and it was in Salt Lake City. And I was going to come out in a white shirt and ask them if they had a minute to talk about our Lord and Savior React. So I go and ask the dudes running the conference. I'm like, hey, I have like an idea for like a joke opener, but perhaps a little heat on it, right? They're like, do not do that. Under no circumstances should you ever do that. I'm like, okay, yeah, I won't. That's what I picked.
Dude,
I was like, I'll just fucking tell everybody in the audience I'll get to punch him now.
that's a genius
Yeah.
idea. Just going
Yeah.
as a missionary.
That would have been fucking
Right?
funny as fuck, but now they shut
That's
it down.
so good.
No, but then I go do the other thing and fucking that's the problem.
But yeah,
You know?
right.
If I did the Lord and Savior, thing,
circle
like a couple
game.
Mormon guys would have came up to me after and be like, come on, cut that shit out. I'd be
Come
like,
on.
fine.
We don't love that. Yeah. Or said nothing. But that I might do that. I mean, we like to troll. I mean, we showed up to React Miami with React was a mistake t-shirts. So trolling is good. So maybe I'm going to go to Epic
choir
Web.
if you go to React conference saying that shit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, everybody feels that, but here it is. It's pervasive. It's it's where we are.
I mean, it's
I
fine.
might-
I'm not going to go fucking right Angular, but
Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, you look at
We're
some
not
of
gonna.
the
Hey,
alternatives.
we're not gonna write Ember, okay, guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, nobody will pay you to write Ember. I would write
That's
Ember.
true.
Nobody will
Places
fucking pay
will
you for
pay
that.
you to write Angular at least. They won't pay you to write Ember.
Exactly. Solid
No, that's a lie. I know,
JS. I
like,
mean,
two
that's like a
places.
side project. Fucking
You know
framework.
places that'll
That's
pay me
great,
to write
but-
Ember? Because if you do,
Solid
let me know.
JS is awesome. I wish I could fucking.
Yeah,
Swap
no,
it
I
out.
would be down. Like that wasn't shade. That was just like it's very niche.
Yeah.
You know what was also cool? Elixir is cool. There's like
Nope.
2 places.
Shut your mouth.
I thought it was cool.
Nope.
And yeah.
Nope. Because that's Dockyard's thing, so we can't like it.
Right. Well, right. We can't like it. I don't
'Cause
know.
fuck them.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah, fuck those guys.
Brian, you heard it.
Yeah,
Robbie
fuck
says
Brian.
fuck you. Okay.
Wow.
I'll say it.
So
Yeah,
very
Brian
strong
Cardarella,
words.
fuck you. Fuck you. Yeah.
Brian Cardarella, who lives at
Anyway,
where are they based? I don't even know.
Brian just
I don't know.
Boston.
I think
Boston,
he lives
that
in a
was it.
giant vault of gold. That's probably where his address is.
Yeah. His address is.
I spoke at a little Ember meetup once in Boston at their headquarters. It was cool.
Okay, then.
But
I don't
fuck
think they
those
have a
guys.
physical office.
Seriously.
Yeah, fuck those
anymore,
guys.
Fuck those guys.
but I don't know. So wait, Ken, is your office in New York or Miami or both?
It's nowhere. It's my fucking
nowhere.
house, and that's,
I know
that's
it's
all
your
I'm allowed
house,
to talk
but like
about
when
that.
they call you to the mothership, where do you go? You can't say a
Liberty to
city.
discuss
You
anything
can't
about
say
that.
a city.
From
Oh,
time to
yeah.
time, I will find myself in major U.S. cities.
He works for
Working
the
under
FBI. He's a fucking snitch.
No, he
I
went-
think that's what we just figured out. This is a
What?
He went to Miami. He went to a co-working space just for a little bit. Maybe
for a
he
little
has
bit.
co-working spaces that he likes to go to elsewhere.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm out and about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
about.
a man about town.
A man about town.
Yeah,
I'm mad, Ken, that you weren't in the city.
I
we're
was in
mad
the
about
city.
a lot of things.
Well, not
Just
when
not
I was in the city.
Well, you were in. I missed you by a day.
Yeah, it's yep.
You're a asshole.
No, I'm in Connecticut actually. I
Oh,
was
you're
born
Connecticut.
in
Yeah,
Mass.
you're Connecticut. Yeah.
No, I'm an hour 20 from the city, like a train ride. So I'm
Yeah,
on the
likewise.
commuter. Hell yeah.
This just in, Whiskey.fund is now open for all your merch needs.
That's right, Robbie. We're hearing reports of hats, sweaters, and t-shirts, as well as a link to join our Discord server.
What's a Discord server?
Just read the prompter, man.
Hit subscribe, leave us a review on your favorite podcast app, and tell your friends about our broadcast.
It really does help us reach more people and keeps the show growing.
All right, back to your regularly scheduled programming.
Listen, Robbie and I had an amazing town at the Jack Rose, the best whiskey bar in the United States by far, perhaps the world, I'm not sure yet. And we were not joined
Nope.
at all.
Yeah. I did
'Cause he was
appreciate
acting
the
like a
text
bitch.
where you were
Where?
like, Chuck looks at whiskey like a painting. I look at it like paint.
You
Wait,
could have
when were you guys? When were you guys here? Was this? Where were you guys in the city?
They were in D.C.
Yeah,
Oh,
DC.
yeah. I love
not-
DC. That's
not
a
that
cool
city.
place.
I was gonna meet him
So-
down there, and then got fucking vetoed.
Mhm, yeah.
There's like a billion. I'm like, you ever see Hotel Transylvania? I'm like the werewolf dude with a billion
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I've not only seen Hotel Transylvania, but I've seen parts 2, 3, and I believe 4.
You, me, both. Yeah,
Yeah. Multiple
Yeah.
times.
You have 3
It's
kids,
good.
Ken?
yeah.
Chuck?
2.
2? I have twins. Robbie, are you kidless?
No, I got one.
Oh, nice.
So far. Social
I'm
pressure's
gonna
on.
toss a
You
fourth
know,
in there.
we're turning it
Pipe's
up.
still hot.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking
You know,
of pipes
Robbie's
still
only
hot,
like 25, so
We have,
he looks
uh,
old as fuck, but
we have a child on
he's
the
got
way.
a lot of time. What?
Yep.
Did you just
End
announce that live
End of
stream?
April. End
This
of
is-
April.
this
You
will
heard
be
it here
3?
first. It's number 3. Yep.
Congrats.
Yeah.
That's
We're
fine.
underachieving. Not twins this time, but yeah,
Man,
third child. End
good.
of April.
Actually, I think you're overachieving. I think going through twins, the infant stage,
Dude, that's
didn't
tough.
dissuade you from doing that again, taking a shot at that.
Yeah, I know.
Literally?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I always take
so-
shots. I'm always taking my shots.
Yeah.
I'm always shooting.
This is hilarious because apparently there's some new like Botox like thing kind of out there, and
You're
it's
fucking
called,
gonna Botox your dick?
No, I'm
Hell
not.
yeah. Hell yeah.
I mean,
Do
it works.
Do
You
it,
know,
Chuck.
so it's called Zeman. XEOMIN. And I was like, oh, okay. Okay, obviously I'm having these conversations with my wife or whatever else. Like, oh, there's a thing, and my
So you
friend said this, and I
put
don't know,
Zeman
maybe.
in your face?
And I was like, you can get all the Zeman for free that you want for your face or
All over your
wherever
face.
else. You just tell me, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Just
You don't need to buy that. I still got some. I'm always making it.
Don't get it in your eyes.
Anyway,
Fucking
Zeman.
raw milk.
Exactly. The freshest Zeman. Do you want old
shit.
Zeman or do you want fresh Zeman? I mean, it's right here from the source.
Oh shit.
Anyway,
But yeah, I'm
that was-
missing.
It's no
I'm gonna
good when
miss.
it's old.
I'm gonna miss React Miami this year, unfortunately.
Are you?
I don't
End
know.
of April.
Seeing.
End of April.
Are you sure? Are you
We're
sure
due.
though?
End of
Yeah.
April.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Sucks.
No,
Yeah.
it's good.
I mean, no, we're so blessed.
It's good. Yeah, exactly. Hashtag blessed.
Hashtag blessed. No,
Remember
but we'll
SNL
have to do.
hashtag?
I always get jealous. You know, you guys Rack Miami seem like you had such a good time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you should come
What?
to Render.
Render Atlanta?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I'll be there.
Ken, when are you going to apply the pressure to Justin? Because I can't pay him money as a sponsor. So,
I'll apply to him right now.
okay.
Yeah, I
Robbie, did you
messaged
work
him
on it?
earlier today.
Okay, I
and
was
he
going to say,
was
didn't
like,
you just see him
Let's
in
talk
Houston?
after he gets back from Italy. which
Yeah.
I guess is in January. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Who's
he is out
Justin?
Guy that runs
there. The
Render.
man.
Oh, got it.
D-man.
So Render's cool. Wait, when's the
Render is
conference this
cool.
year?
It's huge.
I want to say probably June, but
June.
maybe I might be wrong.
Yeah.
June?
I think
Yeah,
it's,
that'd be
it's
awesome.
End
really,
of
really
June.
good. It's just fun stuff.
Yeah.
Wait.
All around town.
Okay. Here will be the exchange, Ken. If you can get us there, get us hooked up, I'm going to take us
Pay for my
to-
flight.
Yes, also pay for my flight. Get us hooked up, get us there. We're going to the Porsche Experience Center racetrack.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
in
you're a
Atlanta?
Porsche guy. I forgot about that.
Yeah, Porsche. Mhm.
Porsche.
I'm not
German,
so
but that's how they
sorry.
say
I'm so
it.
sorry.
That's how they say it.
Porsche.
Like, I
I
didn't
really
make up the
want
fucking
one.
word.
I
You
saw
do?
a fucking sick one in Miami. Holy shit.
You
God.
may or may not know someone who knows a lot about them. So
Yeah, you know Kelly Vaughn?
yeah, she knows. She knows a little bit. She knows a little bit. But
Well, I'm going to consult with you before getting one.
okay, definitely do that.
You could
got
even
it.
I
have
drove my
Chuck's when
neighbors.
he moves.
Well,
My neighbor
yeah, I was saying you
is,
can buy mine.
How
But
about yours?
it's a Taycan Cross Turismo with all-wheel steering, Neptune blue. It's pretty sick. It's
Ooh,
a fun
you couldn't
car
afford the
that
Neptune
is-
purple? Had to go with
Yeah,
blue. huh?
yeah, I know. I couldn't. Yeah,
Sounds
Anyway.
pretty fire.
yeah,
No, sounds sick.
yeah. We could talk about that more offline. But what did you drive? Do you know?
A 911.
There's still a lot of those, like a GT3, like a regular one, like a T, 4S.
I think GT3.
Yeah. So that's like the race car version for the road.
Yeah, it was my neighbors, and he wanted his daughter and son-in-law during the wedding to like drive with their just married cans. with it.
Nice. Yeah,
So he
yeah,
says-
yeah.
He says, "Ken, can you do me a favor? Can you drive it over here?"
You're like,
And I was like, I'll tell you what, I suppose. And I got in
I
there, and it was
guess.
like,
You
it was
turned
like
into a
Ferris
Southern
Bueller
gentleman.
when he fucking like valets the car.
mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
my wife
take a
was
picture
like,
next
my wife was
time
like, you
see
should
it.
get one of those. You look fucking cool in it. I was like, oh
Oh,
shit,
shit.
I kind of got to get one of these. Fuck.
Yeah.
You got to get paid by the wife. I mean, God, you have to.
It was a
GT3
request
It's your
from the
duty.
wife.
You
It's
got to
your
get a GT3 RS Wysock edition. And then if you special order it, you're basically going to never lose any money. It's not a depreciating asset, which is pretty nice too.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unlike all cars I've ever bought.
Yeah,
This is-
exactly.
Robbie, are
This
you a
is-
car guy?
No, I mean, I've dabbled. I had
dabbled?
I had a pretty nice Bronco resto mod that I had to
Yeah.
sell because I don't have any
cool.
money anymore.
Broncos are fire.
Broncos
Yeah,
are nice.
that was a sick Bronco too. That was a really
Yeah.
cool one.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I'm kind of like whatever is simple now. Like I pre-ordered several electric SUVs whenever somebody will actually make one. I'm just going to get some of those and never have to get gas again.
That new
Sounds
Scout
nice.
does look cool. So International
Yeah.
Scout.
International
started
Harvester. Scout.
Harvester Scout, yes. So they started accepting pre-orders for like 2 years from now, something like that. And their
Yeah.
SUV is really nice. It's like on the Rivian platform, but has more
International
like retro-y looking
Harvester?
things.
Well, it's just
Yeah,
called
so-
Scout now
Song
because
by
International
Craig
Harvester
Morgan?
sold it to VW.
Right.
So VW's
Oh.
making them basically, or not.
You
I
guys
guess
don't see
not
any risk
exactly,
in buying
but-
some rando fucking brand?
Oh, they're a VW back brand.
no.
And isn't Rivian a rando brand? Isn't
I didn't
Tesla
buy a fucking
rando
Rivian.
brand? Oh, well, they're pretty nice. I bought one and sold it for money. So
Really?
it was cool.
You know what
Yeah,
I
yeah.
want?
I pre-ordered, and then my wife didn't want it, so
I
I,
want a
sold it.
Toyota Hilux.
I don't even know what
with
that
a
is.
bed
You
mounted
already
machine
lost me
gun.
at Toyota. You
a
had me at
bed-mounted
Porsche.
machine.
Yeah. No,
hell
you lost
yeah.
me at
Or a
Toyota.
surplus Humvee with a fucking Tempur-Pedic bed in the
No,
back.
no.
Fuck
Those
yeah,
things are
dude.
weird.
Fuck yes.
They're like 10,000 pounds. Those giant Humvee. So in Arizona,
Yeah.
there's like crazy cars everywhere. I mean, there's probably like 100 Cybertrucks in my neighborhood, and
see Cybertrucks a
50% of
lot.
them are wrapped.
yeah.
It's like weird.
I want
Yeah,
to
they're
get a
not great.
Cybertruck and wrap it in snow camo.
Okay, so there's 3 McLarens in my neighborhood too, though.
Is any of them snow camo?
Mm-mm.
There you go.
It should be.
Do you feel like that's ineffective in the desert?
No, I think it's a flex. In the
Snow
desert.
camo. You're always going to be seen.
No one will expect it. No one will expect it.
You drive through the desert
and bright white. You got to get desert camo. That shit might be cool.
Zip
my
down,
desert
out,
camo. All right, let's figure out how to go fund me a Lambo that I can snow camo.
I'm in Robbie's boat. I actually had a Bronco, a new one that I liked, but I got rid of it because it was too expensive. Here's the thing, controversial take. They're not that good. They're not very good cars.
Ooh, a Ford isn't that
yeah,
good.
It's a Ford.
Whoa, controversial.
Ford.
Yeah, it's not about being good. It's about being fun.
So yes, I agree. It's fun. It's a very fun car, but like, just driving it every day, I was like, it's just such a rough ride for how much money it costs. And I was like, I get it. It's an off-roading car. Now? Well, I drive a very fancy car. It's a 2024. Very nice.
Ford Focus.
But it's new.
Toyota Corolla. No. Volkswagen Taos.
Is that the big one?
No, it's a small. It's the opposite. Think opposite.
It's the opposite
big.
one.
It's small.
Yeah.
But
okay, it's the New
it's
Jersey-sized one. I see.
I might drive 7,000 miles a year at most. So like,
Same. Same.
I didn't need much, and I just wanted to reduce the cost of baby 3's on the way. Got to reduce the cost a little bit.
No, I feel you. Yeah, for sure.
So the Volkswagen Taos. It's easy. Something, whatever.
Yeah, that's what she said.
So I have 2, and for her, right, she wanted a 3-row.
Oh yes,
for the child folk.
I know that game.
Right? So we got a Grand Cherokee L, which is a 3-row Grand Cherokee, and it's a big fucking.
That's a big
I'm sitting here
fucking
trying
car.
to pull in a parking spot. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? This thing is huge. But it's okay because I like select cars almost exclusively on the user interface of their music system. And Chrysler has a very good one. I used to be a Jeep guy. Chrysler's really good. I hate Fords. Chevy's is okay. There's others that I like or don't like, but the new Kia shit's pretty sick. But Chrysler, across everything, Dodge, all that shit, the interface is pretty fucking tight. My other car is a Land Rover Defender, and the difference in ride between that and the Grand Cherokee is unbelievable. Similarly sized vehicles, but like fucking, like if you're actually driving, you had the red wine or two. Mm-hmm. You're going to 7-Eleven.
Yeah. We rented a Defender to take down to All Things Open, and it was
ride,
actually like going 90 on the freeway is like not bumpy, which I was surprised by.
Yeah.
In the Defender?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it was decent. Who went 90, me or you?
Mostly you. I touched it a couple times, but I was like, that's what, like, when I hit that, I was like, I feel like I'm not going that fast. Like, this is really smooth.
That's cool.
it was a nice car.
Yeah.
Like, in general. Yeah, I mean, unsurprising that a Land Rover has like better creature comforts and just like ride.
It's actually reasonably Spartan compared to a Range Rover.
Oh, for sure.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah, the
I like
Defender,
the
is
extra
like,
middle seat in the front. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, it's like a Jeep, kind of, right?
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's like a luxury Jeep.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
think that's a good descriptor.
But like the
of it.
Range Rover itself had way more accoutrements.
Yeah. The Range Rover is more of like, the Bentley of SUVs in a way, or had been like sort of like
I think
that
Bentley
way.
is the Bentley of SUVs.
Well, now that they all make everything, the stupid Lamborghini one, also all over my neighborhood, which is just a Q8 with a Lambo engine in it. They're so annoying. And the Ferrari one's coming out soon, which I'm sure a bunch of
SUV?
Scottsdale moms are going to buy.
Have you seen these vehicles where they're like bulletproof SUVs?
Yes, I have.
I want one of those so bad.
Those look so sick.
They're so fucking. They're like $200,000, so I'm probably not gonna get it ever.
I forget the name of them. I've seen it though. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
it's the sick as shit, dude. Like,
Then you better confirm what 911 you want, because you're in that land.
yeah, a used one.
Oh, well, like I said,
could
the
get
used
a new one,
values.
but I'm gonna get a lower trim if I got a new.
Yeah. You get like a 5 to 10 year old
this
one.
economy?
In this economy?
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is the GT3 is really scaled back in terms of creature comfort. So it's not like I care about CarPlay and a bunch of like things like that are changing all the time. So otherwise, the technology is just all mostly.
If I had a
in the
zippy
car
little
itself.
fucker like that, dude, like I would just be
Yeah,
like,
who
I'd get
cares?
it, like,
You just wanna hear it
manual, and I'd
roar,
be
right?
fucking just sitting there like,
Yep.
it would be an activity in and of itself. Whereas like my current car right now is like point A to point B, listen
Yeah.
to Future and fucking drink a coffee. kind of.
What do you think about GNX?
What is GNX?
The new Kendrick Lamar album.
Oh, I heard a song.
God damn it! You know what?
I heard one song off
been
it.
listening to the
I don't
album
fucking like him.
the last couple days. Oh, you're a Drake fan.
You're an
Fucking
OVO?
Canadian, aren't you?
I am a Drake fan. I'm a fan of other rap too. But the thing with Kendrick, the production on the album is very good. I just don't rock to that shit. I know motherfuckers are like, oh, Kendrick's good. I listen to this. Kendrick's good. Kendrick got a Pulitzer. It's fucking, you got to listen to it, man. Really listen to it. It's good. I'm not trying to listen to it. Music is escapism for me. I listen to fucking Lil Pump.
Yeah.
Like
you're not trying to get let me absorb it over time. I mean, here you go. Here's my hot take. I think
let me tell you something about me. Thick white bitch sitting in the front seat.
All right. I think here's my hot take. I think the new Eminem is better than the new Kendrick Lamar.
That is a hot take.
Yeah. The new Eminem is good.
I think
not every song is good, but I like the story, overarching story.
It has the whole thing. Like you can just kind of listen through. The Kendrick Lamar, I'm like, I don't know, this one's not for me. Oh, this one's better. And
it's like when you have the fucking movies that win Oscars and shit, and they're like the worst fucking movie you've ever seen.
Yeah,
it's like because they're artsy. It's not because it's actually good. It's like
this one is really less artsy. Like he's actually saying a little bit of shit on this one, and the beats were very good. It's a weird kind of West Coast fucking proto hyphy thing going on.
But it also has a very kind of chill vibe to some of it. There's a lot of piano. There's a lot of
It's good. It's not for me.
There you go.
If you want to know what I listen to, what I love is Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne?
So much. That's my shit.
Huh.
Shit like that, those beats and him saying shit that's the kind of rap that I like.
That's pretty cool.
Lowbrow, highbrow.
So more like Dirty South kind of.
She get on that shit and stay on all night like porch lights. What the fuck?
I loved rap when I was probably too young to really like it. You know what I mean? I loved Wu-Tang Clan and Jay-Z. Dude, all that stuff when I was 11, 12 or whatever. Oh shit, did my camera just go out?
No signal.
I know exactly what happened. Anyway, you guys keep talking.
You can keep talking.
And now what are you listening to? Fucking Coldplay?
Yeah. Yes.
Hey, listen, old Coldplay is pretty good. I don't know about now.
When I went to college, right? Freshman year was the year that Take This to Your Grave by Fall Out Boy came out. Straight up emo, then
everybody likes emo. I'm not going to
metal
pretend
after that.
I fucking love the emo. Dude, Panic at the Disco.
Oh, yeah.
Panic at the Disco Sweat Out is one of the best albums ever made in human history.
Absolutely. Panic at the Disco, amazing. Also
fucking unreal.
Yeah. Lately, not so good. But back in the day, hell yeah, dude. That was my thing. The first concert I ever saw was My Chemical Romance opened for, oh my God, I'm forgetting the name of this band now. Shit.
Used. Are you not old?
Used.
Oh, I might have seen that tour, but it was not like the concert.
No, I'm not that old.
I know.
You're early 30s, huh?
No, I'm turning 40 this year. Turning 40 in 3 months.
Your first fucking concert was My Chemical Romance?
I know.
Yeah, I didn't go to a lot of concerts when I was younger.
I turned 40 in May. My first concert was fucking No Doubt or something.
Oh, so.
Yeah, all the cool kids went to that concert. I wasn't invited.
I turned 40 a while ago. And my first concert was MC Hammer with.
Hell yes.
I thought you were going to say
opened
Mozart.
Vanilla Ice. No, Vanilla Ice.
Wow, that's awesome.
Vanilla Ice.
My second concert, a year and a half later, was Public Enemy.
Impossible.
Yeah, the Ghetto Boys opened. The Ghetto Boys opened for Public Enemy.
Wow.
So it was a very different setup. I will say I was an anomaly at that concert, but I had a great time. So, and I was 13 at that one, and then I went to a bunch of punk rock shows.
So that Asbury Park place I was telling you about before?
Yeah.
That's where they used to have the Warped Tour.
Oh yeah,
so we were very,
very
very young children, and we go to that, and my dad would throw me up to crowd surf.
Oh, nice.
It was like Deftones or some shit.
I went to that Public Enemy show at 13 by myself. Well, with a friend. Me and him went. We were in 8th grade.
Swag and chain wallets and shit.
No, we had puffy starter coats. Yeah,
starter jackets were the shit.
Yeah. So, whoa.
What was your starter jacket?
Camera 2.
We're back.
I think it was Raiders or some shit.
I had a 49er starter jacket. It was fucking fire.
I lived in Cincinnati, and I picked the Raiders or some shit because I think at the time, that's what I saw on the TV. So, yeah, I was like a skater kid, and then I played soccer. And then
you were a skater boy?
Oh,
See you later, boy.
She said, see you later, boy?
Well, she's Canadian. Fuck her. I don't care.
I would.
I wasn't into that one. Whoa. She's in your top 5? Would you laminate that list?
I don't know about top fucking 5. I mean, would is a broad fucking statement.
That's true.
Yeah, what you would is kind of
we are beasts.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, we start talking top 5. I mean,
dude, Avril Lavigne. I mean, are you kidding me right now, dude?
What's she look like now, though?
Back in the day, I don't care
even
what she
better.
looks like now.
Even better.
Really?
Yep.
I don't know. Like, she's one of those like very petite girls.
Now she grew.
I'm not all about like
from the movies.
Look it up. Look it
from
up,
the
Jamie.
movies when you guys were kids. Yeah, look it up, Jamie. When you guys were kids, the hottest, like, who'd you have? Like, who's the hottest girl to you?
Mine was Milano.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Jennifer Love Hewitt.
I also liked Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Can't Hardly Wait.
Was,
oh my god, dude.
Oh my god,
unbelievable.
I mean, even Party of 5 in the later seasons.
I was Seth Green in that movie.
Nice.
With the goggles up top.
Yeah.
Jennifer
Love Hewitt.
What a good movie that was.
I mean, she and she had other shows that like kept her in the list for sure.
You don't really see much of her anymore.
I mean, child
Jennifer Love
stars.
Hewitt.
Oh yeah, dude.
You know, I was really a big fan of Joey Lauren Adams.
Yeah, I remember her. Mallrats and Chasing Amy
voice based, but also cute.
Yeah. Like, I don't know what happened to her.
She's still doing it.
Yeah. What's the last movie or show you saw her in?
I don't know.
Yeah. See, seriously, like Chasing Amy feels like the last one for me.
No, there's probably something with Sandler.
Were they friends or something? Like
everybody fucking ends up in his shit. Yeah, she was in Big Daddy in '99.
Oh yeah, okay.
That was awesome.
Oh,
so there you go. That was a good one.
Wait, what was it?
I could wipe my own ass.
Big Daddy.
No, what was her name? I know the movie. I love the movie.
She was like that dude's wife or whatever.
It's very helpful and specific information.
Yes. No, hey, I'm totally on board with Joey Lauren Adams. Yep.
Right?
100%.
Yeah, I count that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Especially
late 90s, early 2000s.
Can I just end all debate over childhood wood lists?
Yep, let's go.
Childhood. How far does this go? Because
Mother
for me, Joey Lauren Adams,
Topanga.
I'm in my 20s.
God damn it.
Topanga, dude. Hell yes.
I mean,
Topanga. Dude,
I give Topanga my fucking checking account number, bro.
You know what? Topanga is the Winnie Cooper for you guys.
Winnie Cooper. Okay, yeah.
I don't even know what the fuck that means.
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's how young you are, boy.
Topanga? What about Clarissa Explains It All?
Yeah. No, I mean, I feel you. Topanga.
God. No, dude, Topanga, yes.
I think you shut down the conversation.
100% agree
on that. Yeah.
He's over there. He's like, should I say Lori Beckdenberg?
I was gonna say, and now once you get post childhood, let's say in college, Monica Bellucci. Come on,
Elizabeth Banks.
College?
Yeah, like college age. Monica Bellucci would have been like
Monica Bellucci.
My gosh.
Alicia Keys.
Hell yeah.
Well, yeah, probably still.
That's a good one.
A woman who has that much artistic talent and like the singing voice, that definitely.
We're not thinking about the art so much.
I know. I'm just saying it adds a little
also,
something.
yeah, if we go back to that era, probably like Eva Longoria as well.
Yeah, that was the best housewife, I'm going to say. I met Terry Hatcher in real life, like in the mid 2000s at Sundance. I used to have a friend who lived in Salt Lake. He's an air traffic controller. And I would go up there every winter to do Sundance and go snowboarding and all that stuff. And you run into celebrities all over the place. She was also a very tiny woman and very orange. So it was like, yes.
Very orange.
Magnificent.
Eva Longoria. That wasn't Eva Longoria.
I met Ghostface on a plane once. It was crazy.
Nice.
I'm hanging out. Yeah, I'm in Warsaw, Poland.
Hell yeah,
and
dude.
I'm like, I know this motherfucker. I'm in like line. We were both in like fucking like first class, but not lay down, whatever the fuck that is internationally.
Yeah,
business. International business. Yeah.
Business.
Yeah. So like
business is like
I'm looking at
domestic
him, I'm like, I know this motherfucker. I don't know. And then he went and scanned his ticket in front of me, and it had his actual name. And like
Ghostface. Is his real name Ghostface?
No, it had his real name.
Turns out,
it's not.
Thank you, Mr. Killer.
No,
Mr.
really?
Killer, your seat's over here.
And I walked over.
Killer, by the way.
I'm like, Pretty Tony? Could it be? He's like, There's like these like Midwestern moms like all around us. They're like, whoa, what's going on? Is he famous or something?
And you're like, no, I just know him from back in the day.
Oh my God, that's my dog. Like, are you famous? He's like, but it was cool, man. He was like, cool. They chopped it up for like 5-10 minutes.
Did you watch the Hulu show on Wu-Tang?
On Wu-Tang? No, I didn't.
Yeah. I liked it. I thought it was really good.
It was good?
Yes. Would recommend. So I'd watch that.
I met him and RZA.
Oh, Prince Rakim, you mean?
Robert fucking Diggs.
Well, did you know that he had a record deal before Wu-Tang? And it was like a one-off, like Prince Rakim.
Yeah, that and Gravediggers too.
Rakim.
Do you know Gravediggers?
Yeah, I know them too. Yeah.
Bang your head. Bang, yo.
Robbie's like, I got nothing.
I'm out of my element too.
You guys didn't listen to any of your shit? No. Okay.
No.
I know. I love Wu-Tang as a kid, but
yeah.
I don't know the prehistory of it.
I met ODB too. I forgot about that. That was crazy.
They just released some Air Force Ones or something. I don't know. They did another like special Nike Wu-Tang release, and I was like, what? I'm never gonna wear these. What? Who am I? No.
I wear these.
So you met Ghostface, the RZA, and ODB.
Yes.
You met ODB?
That's a lot of people to meet.
That's a lot of tang. Group.
That's a lot of tang. That's a lot of tang.
That's a lot of tang.
That's a tangy group.
Brooklyn Zoo. That's
I used to be a record
classic
producer, so it's it's not like random. Ghostface was random.
Yeah. But the
other
others
two, I
might
met
not be.
RZA at a producer conference, and I met ODB walking out of Sony Music. So.
Hell yeah, that's cool.
Nice. Who was your favorite celebrity hip hop artist that you met in that way?
Kanye.
Oh, back in the day, I can see where like that would be amazing. Yeah.
Are you saying that he's not great today?
Yeah, is this recent Kanye or?
No, this was so when I met Kanye, it was when his first album was coming out.
College dropout.
Yeah, but he had him and John Legend were sitting there at this beat battle, playing some song, and they did Gold Digger and shit. It was crazy.
Oh yeah.
But this was before the first album even came out.
Yeah.
So you had like heard about him. You're like, oh, there's this new dude. And then like at the time, right? You have to understand, like at the time, right? Like New York was Fabulous and 50 Cent. Right? So everyone was really, really in hard on this gangster shit. And Kanye was regarded as a backpacker, as like fucking like art hip hop. So it was like, you liked him and the shit was sick, right? And then like Through the Wire came out and you're, oh my God, the fucking samples. Like if you liked underground hip hop, right, you would like hear that, you'd be like, oh man, this is fucking crazy. But at the same time, you weren't bumping the shit.
Right.
You were bumping fucking G-Unit. We bumped G-Unit so fucking hard.
I like some G-Unit.
Then Kanye took over.
Yeah, and then he did. And then pre-G-Unit, I remember it was fucking, I was just talking to somebody about this the other day, this girl that we used to party with. She was like, oh yeah, fucking. And I was like, oh man, do you remember like we would just sit there in this basement with like skunked fucking Miller Lights? It would be like Nelly, and like we all like played football. We'd be like these champion hoodies and wear like rubber bands as bracelets, and it'd be like Nelly. It was fucking awesome.
Did he have a Band-Aid on his face?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, always.
He's always injured.
Seriously?
I don't know what his problem is.
Damn,
yeah.
It was just cool.
He was getting scratched.
It was like football practice music, right? Like EI.
Yeah.
You hear that shit?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
And then
what kind of football do you mean?
I think it really got a big
football. That's why they tried to kick you out of London.
Yeah, no, real actual football, not fucking soccer.
Egg ball game.
Yeah.
No.
But do you guys remember Any Given Sunday?
Hell yeah.
My name is Willie. A Willie baby. I got the lakes. Yeah. That was like such a cultural fucking landmark at the time.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine just playing like high school football, you and the boys, and Any Given Sunday comes out and you're like,
holy shit, that's totally us. That's
right,
totally us.
You're like, yo, Willie Beeman. You just get amped and shit. I remember like I was a little kid, dude. Mighty Ducks came out. I think we played roller hockey for like fucking 3 years.
Oh, yeah. You get inspired, right? Yeah, I played a bunch of roller
Don't act like
hockey,
you can't be influenced by that shit as a teen or adult.
But I do love, what I think is very funny is that you looked at this group and you were like, when you played high school football.
Actually, I played high school football.
I should have.
You didn't play high school football?
No.
What were you doing?
What was I doing? I was
not you. I know you weren't playing football.
Yeah,
I was
actually
in a
playing the
band.
popular sports at my school.
Football
which
was
was
invented.
basketball and soccer. The nerds played football. I don't know why. It was a weird dichotomy. I will admit,
Soccer
it's
was
a
for
weird,
dudes under 5'8" that fucking like wore like.
What are you
Che
trying to
Guevara
say?
shirts.
What are you trying to
How
say?
dare
You see me in
How
person.
dare you? First of all, how dare you? No, but,
It's for the
playing football in
for
high
the
school.
guys with a beautiful face that can't be broken.
The locker room in high school was dominated by Creed.
Really?
Dude, Creed.
I could fuck
With
with Creed.
arms wide
The locker room was
open.
dominated by
It
Nelly.
wasn't arms wide open Creed. It was like I was like, what if it was that song? Like
You guys
a couple
will
of
never
those.
guess what position I played.
Quarterback.
Wide receiver.
Oh, I know.
Wide
no.
receiver.
Wide
You know why?
Why?
Butt penis.
Butt penis.
butt penis.
Dude,
You've
can
been
you imagine?
doxed.
Can you
You've
imagine
doxed all
how
the time.
insane a football coach needs to be to make me a wide receiver? They're like, you're like 5'10" and a half, slow, big shoulders. Get out there and catch that ball.
You do you. We listened to 9 Inch Nails getting ready for games.
Oh,
Hell
that's
yeah.
good. Yeah,
That was a
Mhm.
good
Yep.
one. Especially like that second album with like the burning behind the end. That was a good one. Would get you going. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's the third album.
Oh, that was third?
The second.
Damn.
So it was Pretty Hate Machine, and then there was the second one, which
Pretty Hate Machine is masterful.
They're all good. There's nothing. I've seen
Even
Nine
his
Inch Nails
later
Lab
shit.
like
Did you hear
4
the shit that he's
times.
doing this experimental fucking soundtrack shit?
Yeah,
really
the soundtrack work he
prolific.
does with
It's
like
called, like, Ghost or
Atticus,
some shit?
whatever, is incredible. Like the Watchmen stuff and all that. Yeah, no, I mean
Yeah,
he's
Trent
moved
Reznor
into.
fucks, dude.
He's so good.
Yeah, he does. He's still jacked as fuck too. He's
Yeah.
like all straight edge and just fucking. He's like kind of the Glenn
Absolute Prince of
Danzig
Darkness
of
could get chatting
industrial
at all times.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Total Giga Chad.
So we are pretty over time here, but before we're done, I do want to talk a little bit of Thanksgiving. Who's eating some corn? We were pretty into corn last time we chatted Typecraft. How
It's
you feeling
coming.
about it?
It's got the juice.
Corn's meaningless. Everyone knows it. It doesn't do anything for you. But I'll be eating tons of it. And it'll
Yeah.
it'll
Have
come
you
out.
pieces
as-
of
Hell
shit
yeah.
ever eaten Jersey corn?
No, where's my Jersey corn?
Have you ever eaten Jersey
What's
corn?
Jersey corn?
Yeah, tell us.
New Jersey
about it.
corn is fucking second to none.
It's corn, but like a little polluted.
Yeah. Yeah, it puts a little sweetness in there from the fucking Bausch and
chemicals.
Lamb factory.
It's like
It's
if
got some
Taco Bell
protein
made
powder
corn.
on top.
Yeah.
No, I'll be enjoying the corn. On
Creamed
the cob,
corn?
off the cob, creamed corn, creamed.
Wait, you have corn on the cob on fucking Thanksgiving?
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Which one of you guys is frying the turkey? I know one of you is.
I am not.
I'm not.
No.
Not a single
We've-
one.
Nope.
We fried a turkey once at a tailgate, and my friend lost the hook. Like it's like a metal hook.
Oh,
He
dear.
got that deep thing.
How the fuck
so,
did
like,
you get
he
it
just
out?
picked it up with his pinky and like tried to drop it in. They got splashed with the
Yeah.
oil.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
dumped it. The whole thing caught on fire. So that's my experience with frying turkeys.
So don't do it.
Oh.
Is what you learned.
Do you know what I'm doing this year?
You frying a turkey?
You gonna spatchcock?
Smoking it. You're gonna smoke it.
Ooh, spatchcock. That's my favorite word.
Wrong. Wrong.
Turducken.
Turducken.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
I was gonna say if I had even a second guess, it's definitely turducken.
If turducken came today,
Yeah.
yeah.
I've had those. They're interesting. They're good.
man,
Like,
that is a
I
loaf
partake.
of splendor right there, boy. I'm gonna.
They're like a prime rib. I want to enjoy it. I do not
Loaf
want
of
to
splendor.
make or cook it or do anything else.
Yeah.
It's fucking heat and eat, man. I'm just gonna put it in a fucking oven for like 5 minutes. Do you know what? Dude, like fucking. I made a McRib from scratch today. Yesterday I made coconut curry salmon. Dude, it's fucking turducken. I'm just gonna throw it in the oven for fucking 4 hours.
Yeah,
It's like the
turducken's
easiest
the least
thing.
of your problems.
Mm-hmm.
I know now.
Turducken. What's the favorite Thanksgiving sides here?
I'm a sweet potato guy. Yam, sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
With marshmallows,
love
I
that.
hope.
Yeah, yeah.
Love that
you
shit,
do
yeah.
the right,
Mhm. Hell yeah.
like sweet potato casserole.
My
for
favorite
sure.
thing, all of Thanksgiving.
green bean casserole.
My
Green bean
mom is
casserole.
very Italian mother. She makes an amazing stuffing that is actually stuffed in the bird. Comes out. It's got sausage. It's like got the all this good stuff to it. It's amazing.
You're a
Stuffing's my
wop
favorite.
too.
Hell yeah, dude. Total wop.
Fish. Fishes.
Oh, we don't do fish. We don't do fish.
No Christmas fishes.
The Feast of the Seven Fishes. We don't do that.
Yeah.
We're not that woppish, but the stuffing.
My mom and
Andiamo.
grandmother do, but fucking my wife's all Scandinavian and shit, so we don't do that.
Andiamo.
It's a fugazi. It's a fugazi. It's a fish.
What are you going to do? As much as I appreciate cranberry sauce from the can,
I like it better.
That whole berry sauce, I think that's my favorite side. I just sit there and eat spoonfuls of the shit.
I love it for the leftovers. I want it out of the can, and I want it part of like the leftover wraps or sandwiches.
You know when people do the green beans, but they do that shit with some other shit and some breadcrumbs and shit?
It's called green bean casserole, and it's amazing.
Yeah,
you need the crispy onions.
It's quite good, yeah.
It's mixed. Yeah, it's like green beans.
Did you do the onions in the fucking milk water?
Yeah. It's cream of mushroom soup and,
the Vidalia onions.
Cream of mushroom soup is incredibly versatile.
Yeah,
my wife
casserole,
actually
also one of my
made
favorite
a
things.
green bean casserole from scratch, and like we didn't understand what was happening with all the ingredients, right? It's like buy mushrooms, buy heavy cream, all this shit. You spend like an hour and you made cream of mushroom soup. I'm like, what the fuck? We could have just started with the soup.
Yeah, you could have.
Open the can.
That's what America does. There's nothing more American than like having canned things and ending up with some kind of casserole. That's what I say.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
It's good. Yeah. Can't go wrong.
Delightful.
It's calm.
I'm going to just be so fucked up. It's going to be good.
Unlike now. How much of that bottle have you finished? I'm very disappointed if it's not at least half. Fuck you. Half. Take a swig right now. Because I've actually had, I think, like a fourth of this bottle.
Yeah.
I didn't come here to fuck around.
Listen, I've had
Ken
3
Wheeler,
Smirnoff Ices.
Wow. So you have diabetes now. This is pretty good.
I do. I might have before, but let's...
I have cancer.
I've probably had diabetes for a while now, but I'm not going to the doctor to confirm it.
No, that's just a lie.
Neither confirm or deny.
I don't have time to go to the doctor. Fuck that.
Yeah, I actually have to go to the doctor. Chuck, you're old, right?
You're right. How old am I? Kenneth, how old am I?
Yeah, take a guess.
You're over 40. You're like 43, 44?
I'm going to guess you're 67.
It's a young man's game, bro. What the fuck?
67 is pretty
over
close.
45?
I am over 45.
No.
Yep.
What's your secret?
Yeah, you do not look over 45.
Fermentation
Genetics,
of my liver.
I mean, I know that you're old, but I fucking don't know how old you are.
If you saw me, you'd be like, that's some young shit.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
Some young shit.
I look like fucking the diabetes guy. Like,
wait, what'd you say your first concert was? What'd you say your first concert was again?
MC Hammer. I was 11.
Okay.
I was 11.
So you're 96 years old.
47. That's
You're 47, really?
Did Robbie send you the cheat code?
No, he didn't.
Okay. Yeah,
47 years old.
47 years old.
What were we talking about where I was even bringing up your age?
I have no idea.
Going to the doctor.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Hey,
no,
I'm turning 40 in May.
I'm not sure.
I haven't been to a doctor in like a decade, but like when I turned 40 in May, I've resigned to adhering to a doctoral regimen.
Hell yeah.
Okay,
almost 40
that's
club.
the cutoff
Almost
point. I don't buy it. Let me just go ahead and tell you, I don't buy it.
Really?
But
Why don't you buy it?
I will say this.
I run this fucking thing rough, buddy.
I will say this.
He's got a lot of city miles on him.
I rode a 5K today. What'd y'all do?
You say you rode?
Yeah. I have an indoor rower.
Yeah, I think you're supposed to run 5Ks. That's what I've heard.
Well, I am running a 5K on Thursday morning, so.
Oh, I thought you said you rode like on a bicycle. You rode like fucking like.
Like a boat.
Row on a bicycle.
Row your boat.
I can't row on a bicycle.
I was thinking
that's
an
a pedal.
Incumbent bike. Is that what it's called? Recumbent bike. Wait,
no, I have a rower. I have a rower, and I rode a 5K today.
What row do you have?
The Concept 2.
Do you like it?
I love it.
I have room. I was hiking.
You
for
have
a while
room.
there
You have
and
a
it got
giant
really
fucking
cold.
house. Fuck off. You don't have room.
I know.
They
the
stand
gym,
up.
The gym
They
is,
stand
Put
up.
it right in front of the TV.
I have her Peloton bike and then the Peloton
Yeah,
fucking
get rid of
treadmill.
that. The
so there's
Peloton.
no fucking room for anything.
Yeah,
so.
fuck that. Treadmill's bad for your knees, especially as you get older. A rower
Treadmills are bullshit.
is a full body workout with less impact on your joints.
I don't want to train my shoulders and fucking back anymore.
Yes, you do.
No, I want to fit into clothes.
No, you want to tone them so they fit into
They are
clothes.
toned into the fat.
All right, I'm going to tell you about cars and rowers. We can talk more about this. I'm telling you.
All right. Thanks, everyone, for coming to the Cars and Rowers podcast.
We're starting a side podcast. Yeah. It's called
Sponsored
Cars
by
and
Peloton.
Rowers.
And Concept.
We don't use that shit.
Hey,
but
Chris,
pay them every month.
Hey, Chris, that's your name, motherfucker. I doxed you. This is what you're going to miss out on.
Your name is Chris, bro?
Rum.
Yeah, my name's Chris.
Chris what?
Chris Power.
Your last name is Power? Your fucking name is Chris Power.
My name is Chris Power.
Holy shit, dude! I'd get that shit in capital letters.
Hell yeah,
on a fucking t-shirt.
CP.
Chris
I
Power.
monogram all of my pajamas.
Just says Power.
It's not even Powers. It's just
Do
Power.
you know that Ice-T album, Power?
Sure. Yeah.
Wait, you're a fucking Italian and your last name is Power?
Some version of that.
I'm also Irish.
I'm also Irish. That's why my last name is Wheeler.
I'm Italian and Irish. Like pretty much 50-50.
We're really fucking northeastern.
Oh, Jacob's shitting all over.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Right
I told
now.
New England fucking through and through.
All right, so Power, the album. Look at that. I had another
Power.
thing.
What album?
Ice-T.
Ice-T.
Power.
Oh, okay.
Look at that cover. Yeah, that's a T-shirt. That's a Typecraft T-shirt. That would be Typecraft, and then that. That would be really funny.
Charles, are you in Arizona right now?
Yeah.
What is it, like fucking like 3 in the afternoon?
Yeah. My day is over though. So.
Rob, you're at a firm 5:30 right now, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We're both docked at 5:30 right now.
Wait till I go to Italia, and then it'll be like, oh,
When
it's
are you
7:30. Fuck you guys. When?
You're gonna be like,
Summer.
it's 11 o'clock at night.
Let's go.
Come on, wrap it
I
up.
gotta eat
talk
the
like that, yeah.
pasta.
I gotta
Ragu
drink a
in
gallon
a
of fucking
can.
wine.
Allora.
When are you actually going?
In the summer.
Like literally this summer.
Mm-hmm.
Got to sell your house first, right? Or are you going to say fuck it and go anyway?
Go anyway. Let the bank take it.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, and they'll take it if it's
Chris Power. Chris Power
drive
knows
the Porsche
how I
to my
roll.
house when I buy it, and then fly out of JFK. Sure.
All right, fellas. I got to run.
Yeah.
You got the runs.
I have the runs.
Godspeed.
It is
I
dinner
got the
time.
runs. Got to go to the bathroom.
All right. Thanks everybody for joining. This is our first happy hour, and I hope you enjoyed it.
You've been watching Whiskey Web and Whatnot, recorded in front of a live studio audience.
What the fuck are you talking about, Chuck?
Enjoyed the show? Subscribe.
You know people don't pay attention to these, right?
Head to whiskey.fun for merch and to join our Discord server.
I'm serious. It's like 2% of people who actually click these links.
And don't forget to leave us a 5-star review and tell your friends about the show.
All right, dude, I'm out of here.
Still got it.